Hey guys, it's Serena here from Lifestyle Rebel. Today I wanted to take this opportunity to make this video for you about setting goals, because goals are something that are so important for me and really form an integral part of my everyday life and in me being able to achieve things in my life. I've been setting goals ever since I was a kid because my parents always told me the importance of setting goals and how it can actually affect your future and how it will affect your future. So today I want to take this opportunity to actually explain to you kind of a little bit more of how to set a goal and give you some really golden nuggets of information about setting goals that a lot of people don't know. Most people think that when they set a goal, they just need to, maybe write down on a piece of paper or think in their head, oh, I want a new BMW. Cool, fantastic. Think about that every now and then. That's my goal. Well, that is just not even it at all. There are, I would say, probably three really important things that you need to do when you're setting a goal. And these things, if you can achieve these, if you can do these, there is going to be the difference between this much and just humongous difference in whether you achieve those goals and whether those goals are achieved now and in the immediate future or in a long time. So these are the golden nuggets of information I'm going to give you right now about setting goals. First of all, I want you all to take out a pen and paper, and I want you to take notes on this because this is very good information that I'm giving you, and I want you to write it down so that you remember it. I also want you to take action right here and right now. While I'm telling you this, I want you to be thinking about your goals, and I want you to be writing them down in the way that I'm telling you to, so that then you can go back and review them and maybe even watch my video again and just skip forward to the part that you need to listen to, so that you can then write down your goals in the way that I'm telling you to. So, pen and paper, let's get ready to go. Number one thing when you're setting your goal, point one, should I say, is this. You need to think about your goal. What is it that you want? And then, once you have that, so you have what your goal is, what your objective is, you need to think about why. Why do you want that goal? Why do you want to achieve that? Why do you want that new car? Why do you want to lose 5 kilos? Why do you want to go on that holiday? Why? Why do you want that? Because here's the thing, folks. If you can tap into here and tap into here and work out the why you want that thing, why you want to achieve that goal, that's where you get your motivation. That's where you get your feelings and your emotions that are attached to that goal, which is your motivation. And that's what drives you every single day to take steps towards achieving that goal and to be able to wake up in the morning and think about your goal with emotion. Because if you just set a excuse me, if you just set a goal with no emotion behind it, you're not as likely to achieve it because there's nothing driving you. There's no feeling inside you that wells up when you think about setting your goal. When I set a goal for myself and there's something that I want it desperately. I think about it and I visualize it every single day. And it gets me so emotional and it has so much feeling attached behind it for me that I can feel it rising up inside me. And I actually get goosebumps up my arms. And sometimes I get tears in my eyes because I can feel it that bad. And that's what you need to do. You need to find your goal, and then you need to ask yourself why. And take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes. Think about it. Why do you want it? What is having that thing that you want or achieving that goal going to give you that you don't have now? What's it going to do for you that you don't have now? What's it going to do in your family life? What's it going to do for your personal life, for your personal growth, for personal convenience? If it is, for example, a new car, you need to think what it's going to give you that you don't have now, and that's where you find your why and your motivation and your feelings. So that's tip number one. That is just so important when you're setting a goal. Number two is this. When you set a goal, you need to get out a piece of paper. You need to write it down. But you need to write it down like this. What you're not going to do is write down, I want a new BMW. I want to go on vacation. Nah, you're not going to do that. You're also not going to put, for example, these are my goals. Bullet point, vacation, new car, pay off my house payments. Because what you need to do is change it up here first. You need to change your mindset, okay? It's called tapping in to your freedom, tapping into your mindset, okay? So what you need to do is write down those goals, and listen to me here. This is probably the most important point I'm getting across right now. Write down those goals as if there's an already in there, as if you already have them. For example, I already own a BMW 325i 2010 model black car. Okay? I already. You don't necessarily have to put the word already in there, but you do need to write, I own a. I am going on such and such vacation. I, for weight loss, for example, if you want to lose 5 kilos, I weigh X amount of kilos, which is 5 kilos less than what you weigh right now, right? Makes sense, okay? So that's what you need to do. You need to write down your goals like you're already achieving them. Because you know what? You are already achieving them. And that's the whole point of this. You are tapping into your freedom. You are tapping into your mindset and realizing that what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And I like to add this, it can and it will achieve. Okay? So those are the 2 points so far. Find your why, find your motivation and feelings and emotions behind that goal. Then number 2 is write them down like you are already achieving them, because as soon as you think them up here, you already are achieving them, because you've made that first step towards achieving them. And so that becomes the doing part, that becomes the achieving part. So you are already achieving them. Now this is the practical part. This is where I'm going to walk over here. It's really sunny outside of my house, but I brought out a pen and paper, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it down here and show you this. Okay, so you need to get out your pen and paper, and you need to get out 3 different pens. This is what I do. I get a black pen, I get a black marker, and I get a red pen. And this is why. Because I write my goals down once, and then I write over the top of that goal in a darker color, and then I write over it again in red. And as I'm doing it, I'm saying my goal out loud to myself. So I'm just going to use an example here right now. I'm going to use the car example, for example. So I'm going to write down, and let's hope that you guys can see it here. I don't know if you can actually see this, but I own a BMW 325i. Okay? So I've written that down. I own a BMW 325i. I'm then going to go ahead and trace over it in the black marker. Again, saying it out loud. I own a BMW 325i. And then one final time, I'm going to trace over it in the red. I own a BMW 325i. And this is just for your own personal benefit. It doesn't necessarily have to be shown to anyone or be on your wall or anything, but there's a connection between your brain and with what you're saying and what you're writing. If you can get those 3 things happening at the same time, it makes a huge difference, and it actually makes you not only remember it, but it makes you feel something again inside, so that you remember the action, subconsciously you remember the action of writing that down and then going over the top of it. Wow, it is so sunny out here. How blessed are we though, this beautiful sunshine and such a beautiful day. Okay, so you've written down your goals. This is my final tip. And this is not a tip, this is something that you have to do, and I need you to do this, okay? Visualization, and I guess I don't know what to call this one, like talking, I guess? But so visualization, every single day, first thing in the morning when you wake up, you need to wake up and you need to visualize your goals. You need to imagine yourself driving that car. You need to visualize yourself walking through the airport, about to get on the plane to that vacation. You need to visualize yourself paying off your final house payment. And as you're doing that, you need to attach the emotion. You need to think about the why so that it all just wells up inside of you. And that way, you start your day excited and motivated and feeling something. So that you know when you go to that job that you don't like and you're having a crappy day, you just bring it back to your goals and you think about your goals and your why and your motivation. And you would not believe what a difference it makes and how it can help you overcome bad shit that happens in your day. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And then this is the final thing. This is what I want you to put into action today. I want you to write down your goals the way I just showed you and think about your emotion and your why. And then I want you to go and stand in front of the mirror. And I'm serious about this. It sounds crazy and stupid. And when I first learned this technique, I felt like an idiot. And you know what? Sometimes now I do. You need to go and stand in front of the mirror and say your goal out loud to yourself, as though you're talking to yourself, as if you would be talking to, say, your partner or another person. You're basically telling yourself, you're saying, for example, good morning, me. Today, I own a black, shiny, fancy car. And you're telling yourself, you need to tell yourself with conviction. Okay? Now this video has been quite long, so I'm going to leave you all here. But I need you to do this. Find your why, find your motivation and your feelings and emotion for your goals. Think about your goals as if you already have them and you're already achieving them. Write them down. Trace over them 3 times while you're saying them out loud. Go and stand in front of the mirror and say them out loud. And do that 3 times a day. And every morning when you wake up and every night when you go to sleep, visualize your goals. And during the day, if you're having a moment of quiet brain space, meditate and visualize your goals. And feel that emotion attached to it. Okay guys, have a fantastic day. I really hope that you found this useful. Please like and comment in the box below and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And look out for tomorrow. I'm going to be doing how to take action and how to actually make an action plan to achieve your goals, to start making small achievements today towards your goals for the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years. Have a wonderful, fantastic day. Take my words, do what I said about goals, and see the difference. If you can just take this challenge, okay, this is a challenge for you. Do this for 1 month, and then write me and tell me if you've seen any difference, and I can guarantee you will. Have a fantastic day. I love and respect every single one of you, and I'm so honored that you watched this. Bye, guys.